Want to just straight out melt enemies in PvP and PvE? Well, in today's video, I'm going to share with you guys my rat-a-tat-tat LMG build, the best build for update 3.0. Asiva, this is LaserBolt. Today we're going to be talking about the best LMG build you could have for update 3.0. As you guys know, everything is changing and everything that you currently have right now is pretty much tossed out the window. But today I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what components you will need to make the best LMG build. As you see right here, guys, I am rocking a 3-11-7. Yeah, guys, it's open like 7-11 with the number 3. But that is the best setup you could have for an LMG. I'm going to talk to you guys about the weapon talents, gear talents, and what you need to look out for when you guys are trying to get this build. Trust me, guys, when the update 3.0 goes live, if you have this build, you guys will completely be set because everything is going to work perfectly and in full harmony and in synergy. Talking about synergy, if you guys haven't watched my video on the talents for dummies, the synergy guide, definitely recommend you guys check that out. All right, so let's start off with the first primary weapon. Of course, we're going to start off with a LMG. Now, the LMG that I have right now, the talents are not so great. I have close and personal, extra, and in rhythm. The main thing you want to make sure when you're getting an LMG, and this is kind of going to be like a really priority that I want you guys to keep in mind, is you want to make sure that you have unhinged on your LMG. I've been trying to get unhinged on my LMG forever, guys. Look at all these LMGs I have. I even have some more in my stash. Haven't been able to get one with unhinged. If you do have one with unhinged, let me know in the comments section down below. Where did you get it? Did you get it at the DC, opening up a crate, stronghold, control points? Because I've been trying to farm this and I haven't been able to get not even one single LMG with unhinged. So please let me know in the comment section down below. You want to make sure that you start off your build with an LMG that has unhinged. I don't have one, but even without unhinged, guys, this thing straight out melts. And I call it the rat-a-tat-tat because the reason is you're going to be keeping that constant fire regardless of anything in the engagements, because we're going to be pairing it off with another LMG. Now, for this one right here, what I want to recommend is look for an LMG that has a lot of RPM or something very similar to this, or that has really good talents that kind of work well with each other. After that, for your secondary weapon, you want to make sure that you look at the bottom talent. I have right now, I'm rocking a protector reload. It says while equipped, this weapon grants 10 plus bonus armor while reloading. I like the whole being able to get that reload and getting that armor back, so I do like that feature. But if you don't have that, you're either going to want to go with this one too, which is greased, while holster weapon swap speed is increased by 10, since you're going to be switching from weapons and you want to keep that rat-a-tat-tat feel to it. Or you could go with this one, which is in rhythm. While equipped, enemy kills have a 5 chance to refresh activity skills. Cooldowns can occur once every 60 seconds. Those are the best ones that you want to be looking out for in that weapon slot. So if you have any weapon with either of those, anyone would be good. All right, guys, so now onto the beauty of the build. So we're going to go real quickly on the ones that are top priority. Okay, so for number 1, top priority, you're going to want to make sure you get a mask that is a Gilligard mask. Now, there could be a possibility, a little possibility, that you could find another mask that has the following. So you're going to be looking with something that has either a blue and a yellow. So for example, I have blue here. I actually have a blue and yellow right here, but you want to make sure you either have 2 blues or a blue and yellow to make this work. This is going to be very key component. Make sure the mask that you get has a blue and a yellow or 2 blues to make this work. As far as the perk is concerned, you can go with any other perk, but I usually like to put hard hitting on this one, even though with the one I have right now, I'm running spotted, because spotted's going to be working well with the synergy of this build, because I'm going to be using 3 sets of Gilligard. And remember, Gilligard gives you a plus 15 pulse skill power. So on top of that, I have spotted, which gives me plus 10 weapon damage to pulse enemies. Remember, even when you do the pulse, even if the enemy goes out of cover and you got them within the radius of the pulse, even if the pulse runs out, you'll still have that plus 10 weapon damage, which makes this build amazing, because you'll be able to have that build really quick. You'll be able to have that damage. Next up, we're going to be looking at the chest piece. So for the chest piece, you want to be running the following. So you could run Unbreakable. This gives you plus 25 of max armor is repaired when your armor is depleted. Armor kits used within the next 7 seconds are consumed. Now remember, this is going to be changing from 25 all the way up to 70 in the update to 3.0. So this is going to be a very OP talent. You want to make sure you are looking out for chest pieces that have this talent. Now, one thing I want to let you guys know is I got really lucky because I got one with Unbreakable plus hard hitting. It's very hard to get that double combination as far as a chest piece are concerned. You're definitely, sometimes you'll get one with Unbreakable, you'll get one with with the other one that we're going to talk about. But Unbreakable, top priority, guys, in your chest piece. You want to make sure you get this. If for some reason you don't want to run Unbreakable, the other OP talent is this one right here, which is Unstoppable 4. Killing an enemy grants 2 weapon damage for every 1,000 max armor. As you see right there, guys, both of my chest piece, I don't lose anything when it comes to my build. I still keep my 3-11-7 build. The only thing I lose is armor, health, and skill power. So either way that you decide to go, whether you want to go Unbreakable or you want to go Unstoppable Force, both of those will work perfectly for this build. That's just going to be a preference. I highly recommend Unbreakable just for the fact that it's going to be able to help you get that health back and that, be able to get that armor kit in without having to waste it. So make sure you guys consider that if you guys are trying to go with the other one. All right, so now let's take a look at the holster. So as far as the holster is concerned, guys, we're rocking a holster with plus 10 LMG damage. That was like my main concern. I wanted to get a plus 10 LMG as quickly as I can because I couldn't get a chest piece with LMG, only assault rifle damage. But the cool thing about this addition right here is that this one was able to give me a really good stat and a really good roll with 2 yellows and 1 blue, letting me get that max build. So for anything when the holster, your primary focus is going to make sure that you get either 2 yellows, 1 blue, or 2 blues, 1 yellow. That's going to be your main priority to make sure you keep the build alive. Remember, mask, 2 blues, 1 yellow, 1 blue, or for the holster, 2 blues, 1 yellow, or 2 yellows, 1 blue. That's going to make sure that you guys are getting that build. Now onto the backpack now, guys. For the backpack, I once again running Gilligard. You want to make sure that your backpack is a Gilligard backpack. The reason why you want to make sure it's a Gilligard backpack is because it's going to allow you to run defensive mods and offensive mods, or you could do double defensive depending on what type of backpack you got. Now I was fortunate to get this one. I got 2 blues and 1 yellow. I had to modify the skill power just a tad bit right there. But the reason why this backpack is so key component is because you want to make sure that A, it's a Gilligard, and number 2, it has On the Ropes. Now On the Ropes says the following. It says weapon damage is increased by 25 while all skills are in cooldowns. Trust me, guys, On the Ropes is going to be a lifesaver, especially when we go to update 3.0. The reason why we're not running Safeguard anymore because Safeguard took a nerf, and it's actually a pretty big nerf. Went from 150 all the way down to 50. So I don't think it's going to become so much of a viable talent. So you want to make sure you're running On the Ropes on your backpack. You just got to make sure you got the 2, Gilligard and On the Ropes. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the gloves. All right, so for the gloves, we have the following, guys. We have this one right here that I'm rocking has a, I have a blue and a red on here. The reason why I have the blue and the red is because if I put any other glove, it's going to drop, either it's going to drop my 3 or it's going to make everything else go up. So I went ahead and picked this one. The only problem that I have with my gloves that I'm a little bit upset about is the fact that I don't like the talent that it has. It has critical plus 8 critical chance. If you have a pair of gloves that you're able to do the 3-11-7 with, you're going to want to make sure you run compensated. This says weapon damage is increased by 15 when your critical hit chance is below 20%. Those are the main one. That one and clutch. Those were probably the ones I would be looking for as far as glove. The reason I'm running this is because it keeps my build alive. But if you were able to get a pair of gloves, or you're able to transfer this talent over to one of these gloves right here that gives you the perfect roll, you're able to do that fairly well. So I'm probably going to be transferring my compensated or my clutch. If I don't happen to get one before the update comes out, I'll be transferring it over to this pair of gloves, and that should give me a very nice roll. All right, so now let's take a look at my knee pads. So for my knee pads, I have the following. I have another set of Gilligard, which completes my set of the mask, the backpack, and the knee pads. I have this one with all blue attribute. And the thing here, I have a talent called Self-Adjusting, plus 20 armor regeneration. I like the knee pads. I don't like the talent. So my recommendation for you guys, if you have a pair of knee pads, you want to make sure that A, they're Gilligard, and B, that they roll with patience. The reason why patience is so important for this particular build is because after being in cover for 3 seconds, armor repairs by 5% every 1 second. This is going to be a very key component to this build in working in full synergy. The reason why I haven't transferred the talent is because we're still waiting for the update to come out. So I'm waiting for another set of knee pads to roll out for me. If I don't get one rolled, I'll definitely be transferring over that talent of patience into my knee pads. So quick recap of what you want in the build. Number 1, you want the LMG to have unhinged. Number 2, you want that your pistol or your hand cannon or your double barrel shotgun and have the perks I explained to you guys. You want to make sure the mask has 2 sets of blues or 1 yellow, 1 blue. You want to make sure that your chest piece has the following perks. Either you want it to have Unstoppable Force or you want it to have Unbreakable. As for the holster is concerned, you want to make sure that the holster comes with 2 yellows, 1 blue, or 2 blue, 1 yellow. You want to make sure that your backpack has on the ropes, which is 100% a requirement for this build. And you want to make sure that your gloves have compensated. And on top of that, you want to make sure that your knee pads are Gilligard and that they have patience. And that will give you the perfect build with the 3.11.7. Start working on this build, guys. Trust me, you won't regret it once the update goes live. This is by far the best build that you could possibly get for any type of playstyle, whether it be PVE or PVP. Trust me, this thing is going to melt, and this rat-a-tat-tat build will be your #1 build in the new update. Let me know in the comment section down below, what other type of builds would you like to see? Would you like to see an assault rifle build? Would you like to see a sniper build? Let me know all that information in the comments section down below. I do hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. If you did, guys, do me the huge favor, guys. Drop a like. Share this video with your friends because it does help me out a lot. Don't forget, guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and turn on those notification bells. Hit that little bell so you can get notified when videos go live and stay up to date to everything in the division. If you're already subscribed, double check that you have the bell clicked just to make sure you guys are getting updated when videos go live. Don't forget, guys, if you ever want to have some fun, just chill, relax, or just watch awesome gameplay, stop over by our Twitch. We stream very frequently, so make sure you guys hit us with that follow so you guys can know when we go live. Thank you guys once again for tuning in, and don't forget WGATAP, and I will catch you guys on the next video.